What's going on, y'all? This episode was cut short because yours truly spilled the drink all over the equipment. It was recorded a little bit ago, but nevertheless, still a good episode. Enjoy.
I ain't going nowhere!
Oh yeah, because all I need to do is get mad and splash my shit all over the laptop. Hey, baby, we gonna need another 2,000 for the laptop.
With a laptop bit.
I wasn't drinking that much.
Because you know you got to buy that shit. Ain't no one sitting around like.
Hey man, what's some shit that y'all miss from the 90s?
From the 90s.
Like, I'm gonna start out like, I miss giving a meeting point to a motherfucker and knowing that they gonna be there eventually, and it ain't gonna be like no D shit where you be there like 2 hours later. Like it's gonna be like a 30-minute window. Like
hey,
I know he coming here and shit. Like,
so when you say that, do you mean just the fact that
we ain't got cell phones like that?
It was easier than to like, to just arrive.
Not so much easier, but just like, hey, this is the time we gonna be here.
Right.
Be here.
Because now you're saying with having phones, you can easily be like, I ain't gonna be there yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
another hour or some shit like that. This motherfucker, we leaving him.
Hey, shit.
That's why one day he showed up early. I was like, God damn it, dear. Why you here? I'm like, I was expecting you to be 2 hours late.
Yo, hold on, man. This ain't gonna be about me bashing me and my lateness. Y'all know who I am as a person, and y'all know how I am. That shit just sneak up. I try to be on time. I swear I do. But life shit just happens, yo. Like sometimes, hey, man, listen.
What, you taking an hour shit?
hey. Sometimes I need to be able to clear myself out, man. That's my time, so I need it.
You ever seen the way he eats? He eats slow, so he has some shit slow.
Y'all motherfuckers. So what I miss about the 90s, fuck y'all, man. What I miss about like the 90s, honestly, I do miss the connection. Like it sounds like weird to say and probably cliche, but like I do kind of miss that the way that we all connected as like kids and friends, and just being like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had like towards my teenage years and of course young adult had phone devices and all that, and before that it was beepers and shit, which that shit is still like,
I had a beeper
like that. I wasn't part of the era where when I got to the age of having a beeper, they had cell phones, so I didn't need a beeper. But that shit I just remember like with, you know, growing up with my pops, you know what I'm saying, he had a beeper, he had it in his hat, you know what I'm saying, and
what was
like,
he on?
and like,
in his hat?
Yeah, he had it clipped onto his
Did he have the watch on the top of his hat too?
But like I just remember like going to the payphone after he got a page and shit, like he pull up right his car next to the payphone, hold it in the window like it, you know what I'm saying, like it's a little
1-800-collect
nostalgic shit like that. He had the little coin
quarter. Oh
like
shit.
The
quarter thing in the middle.
Yeah, he had his coins and he would just go boop boop boop. I just remember that, like, just the 90s, the connection was like decent, bro. Like you had devices and you had technology that was growing, but it was just so dope how we all like communicated and just hung out. Like right now it's like it's all, even though I fuck with it and I'm on it a lot, like social, like media and all that shit, like that shit is cool, you know, but like having that real life, like you gotta go to a party, you gotta like you gotta communicate with people. Like you can't just
when
type.
you're with them, you're interacting.
Yeah,
it's like now, man. I have friends that I feel like I'm really close to, and we don't talk that often because you almost feel like you're watching what they're doing.
You know,
social media. Like I know that his son just had a great soccer game and all that.
Yep.
But we ain't talking about it, and he don't know that I know that.
Yeah.
But I seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah. So it's like. Yeah, man. I mean, by the time y'all talk, if 6 months goes by or something, it's just.
I feel like I knew your life. I
Yeah,
knew what was
but
going on
or
already.
you just like play dumb, like, I did see that shit. Yeah,
exactly.
And one thing I want to say too to that, you ever be like, and I don't even remember like growing up and encountering individuals and having small talk like that you didn't know, like actually like, you know, somebody that's on the elevator.
See, that's how you knew
whatever.
where shit was and what to do.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't remember it being a stressful thing, or I don't remember being like engaging a lot. You know what I'm saying? I can't even tell you if I was just like one of those guys, like if I saw somebody randomly on the street, I'd be like, oh, I can spark a conversation. But what the times now make me realize is that I am even more so disconnected from just knowing how to create small talk. I was on a Zoom call with like a person like for the gig and shit, and like it was me and him. It was his first time on the meeting, my first time meeting him. And I just found myself struggling to pick up that small talk to kind of like, as we were waiting for the other people to get on the call, I'm just like, damn, this wild. Like, was I always like this?
It's a muscle you got to exercise.
Yeah, man. For sure. Yeah.
Because I remember running up on, this is what I miss about the 90s and I'll say the early 2000s. Just running up on a motherfucker like, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
Shit, that's wild. Shit, what's going on after this?
Yeah.
And then the motherfucker's just like telling you like, shit, I heard about some shit going on over here, and we finna go over here. And you go back and telling your guys like, shit, motherfucker say, and just going to a place that you ain't been to before, and just going over there and be like, this shit whack. Let's go to the other spot. Oh shit, this shit busted. Or the other way around where you go to the like that shit when we went to Raleigh and shit.
Oh yeah.
We was like, man, we ain't no shit. Let's go to the party. You just met this motherfucker yesterday.
Yeah.
Go there and the whole shit busting.
Yep.
Like, that was my favorite part about it. Just
now
like,
I feel like a setup though. I feel like that's the big thing too. Now it's hard to want to like do, like when somebody come out too nice now, you feel like, that's a setup. Like, why are you this night? Like, what?
Am I
where?
a prank video?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you just invite
or
me?
am I just that cool ass nigga?
Right.
All right, let's start the show, man.
Let's do it.
People on that goofy shit.
These people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say. Say.
All right, welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
On some CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
D is in
Yo.
his bag.
And as you can see right now, for those who are listening and watching, we got our boy Nate here, man. Showing us love, man.
Sir.
AKA Nate Dilly, AKA Nate Dogg.
What?
Yes.
And as usual,
It's homie time right now, okay?
all right, man. It's your first time on the show, man. How you been, man? How your week been?
Man, it's been good, man. I'm excited to do the show, man. We talked about this for a while, and it's finally materializing, man. And it's leading into bigger things, man. We got a trip planned. You know so I feel like this is all just a kickoff, man.
Yes.
All right. That's what's up, man. How your week been, man?
Man, it's been straight. I've been good, man. Like this week ain't, you know, it's always got its challenges, man. Like I said in every episode, man. But I'm glad to be here, bro. Like been looking forward to this time the whole week. Just, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all might not know, but like this is what we do all the time. We get the kids involved. Like, you know, the kids go off and play. We either, you know, Dilly's crib or like we over here, you know what I'm saying, we're at my crib, wherever it is, but we find that time to kick it, and this is what we do. So it's been you know, good just getting up to this point, man. So I'm happy that we able to do this shit, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
How about you?
Man, my week been straight, man. It's been straight, man. I've been looking forward to this week and especially next week. You know what I'm saying? Homie time trip. So yeah, man.
AKA Dad Trip.
You know what I'm saying?
We was like, yo, why we call it this, man? Like, but it
I don't
is
give a
that.
fuck,
You
nigga.
know
I'm
what
on that
saying?
shit, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been cool. Shit, I don't know about my wife and shit because the nanny got COVID and shit.
Shit going on. Oh shit, yeah. Okay, I guess I gotta mention that too. Then my wife had COVID early in the week. You know what?
One of them gave him to
Gee,
one of them.
hey, one of them did because we were talking about it. I was like, I came to wifey when she found out that your nanny had had COVID, and I was like, it was fucked up. But I was like, did you give it to her? And she's like, why is that? Nah, I gotta give it to her. Like I'm like, I mean, I don't know when she called it. My bad. You're right. That was unconscious bias, I guess. But I was just like, gee, like, damn. What do y'all call it?
I'm a one up y'all, man. I got COVID right now.
Well, this is more so bad for you.
Just playing.
I was about to say, oh, I guess we going on a trip by ourselves.
Again.
Oh, is this payback? Oh, shit.
Gee, I've been when wifey caught that shit. Like I've been sleeping in my the home office and shit this whole week.
Where the laptop back?
I got the desktop in there. That's the office. I got the big screen. Let me stop fucking playing. But like the whole week, bro, like real talk, I was like a kid that was just like, yo, I got a trip coming up, this big day at school.
Yeah.
Do not fucking get me sick. I don't want to catch nothing. I don't want to be. So this whole week, I was like, yo, look, we can FaceTime. We FaceTime like we was kicking it.
Oh, I've been there before.
From two different rooms that's down the hall from each other. I was like, gee, do not come out of that room. Don't touch and don't
and
touch
I know
me,
she
the
been on
kids.
some like, I feel better.
All that shit. All that shit.
That happened to me 2 years ago on our trip.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
we was supposed to we was going on a trip to Raleigh. He booked everything the week of COVID.
Yeah.
And this is like real COVID. We was like, oh,
yeah, this is when that shit was like, yeah.
And man, I think the worst part about having COVID was not being able to go on that trip, man. And knowing,
Like the sickness, all the fevers, the body aches, fuck all that shit. I can't go where?
I just kept thinking about how much fun y'all were having without me.
Gee. And that was the thing, you know, you know when we kick it, bro, like that shit is it takes all the energy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And so we already like, man, it's fucked up, bro, that you can't make it. But
yeah, we almost fought.
What?
Oh yeah,
I don't think I knew about this.
No. I tried to fight him, and he wouldn't.
Yeah, we didn't talk
it
about
was
that.
a misunderstanding.
We didn't talk about
I didn't
that
know how to
on
use my words. And I was just like, well, fuck it, let's go outside.
See what happened when you don't show up? But yeah, no, man. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure we good, man. I'm just hoping and like praying. Like we just gotta make it through.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Can't believe COVID
man.
still like got his ass out here, got us looking fucking bad like this.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I got gas and my you know what I'm saying? My shit, you know what I'm saying, just in case.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a good trip.
We'll send you pics.
Ain't no we. If you get COVID, it's over with.
I'm gonna just wear a mask the whole time, man. COVID, it's a common cold to these days.
He's trying to spread that all over. Hey, man.
You ain't dying from it now. That's at least a good
I'm
part.
straight, man. I'm straight at least till May.
Man,
It ain't me you got to worry about,
I don't
man.
even want to keep talking like this, man. I need this trip to be
I know
good.
Jamie's impervious to that type of shit, so
Right.
maybe all right.
Yeah. Got the best immune system out of everybody. Be in everybody's face.
Right. What's going on, man? All right, man. Before we get into Black History the Making, we got to talk about our sponsor, Stogie Tobacconist. Stogie Tobacconist, premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
And as you can see on the ticker, you go to stogietobacconist.com and you hit them up for them mobile cigar lounge for your next event. It's getting warm out here. You don't want to do it.
Man.
Everybody want to smoke up their crib. Y'all ain't got the ventilation systems, man. Smoke outside, kids inside, or kids go out there, depending on what type of helicopter parent you are.
Yeah, right.
All right, man, let's get into Black History in the Making. Black History in the Making, as we always say, we always want to honor our ancestors and all that, but we also want to talk about the black people that are doing good things right now. So we got to talk about Ruth E. Harris. My granddaddy last name. But damn, my grandma first name. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, I just not thought about that right now.
They're not related.
Who knows? First black woman to win 2 Oscars. She won them all. What the hell? She won them all for Black Panther. She won Best Costume Design for Black Panther 2 and, of course, for Black Panther 1.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man. Shout out her.
Yeah, designing them, the costumes on both. That's legit.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit.
I think a lot of people forget about that shit. Like
they had to make a whole country of shit.
Yeah. And then it's like it's real authentic shit because it be like heavy, it be hot. It's all types of shit that be going on.
All them bumps they had to put on Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Is that costume or is that you
thought the nigga had chickenpox?
No.
Seriously?
No, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it is that part of the costume department or is that part of the
anything that's on a motherfucker
makeup?
Oh,
see, look at you.
Okay.
Looking dumb, nigga.
You right. Damn.
Yeah. Yourself.
I got it. See, you always fuck up Black History to make you every week. We can't never just do it.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
All right.
To be right.
Yeah.
Hates black people. Nah. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into the petty shit, man. We're out of Black History to make it. So
okay.
Go ahead. All right, Buffalo Wild Wings is being sued by Chicago area man because he found out that they boneless wings, one wings.
Why the fuck you laughing for?
Because he know that's some bullshit. I'm with him. First of all, I got a whole thing against Buffalo Wild Wings. We ain't never get no sponsorship for them.
I mean, can we sue them too then?
I want to get a class action.
Can we get part of that class action suit?
That's what I'm saying. Like, gee,
shit.
I've been mad at them since the first time I went there, and they wings was little as hell.
Who orders boneless wings though?
Women.
Kids.
And that's fine. Yeah.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
honestly, chicken nuggets.
Honestly, I never understood that either. And I've eaten the boneless wings, but I just was like, yo, like the regular wings, that it got enough meat on it.
Drums or flats? Drums or flats?
Drums. All day.
Flats. Yeah.
I feel like flats make you a serial killer. That's just if flats is your only, if that's your go-to, I feel like that's just kind of like, and I say that very loosely because I know so many, like
very loosely.
Yeah, because my wife loved the flats, like she does. But low key,
he's sending hits. If I ever show up dead,
but low key, I just feel like it's way too much to it, right? Like, I get it. There's more meat, and if you really know how to, like, crack open a flat, you know what I'm saying, take the one bone out and, like, you got more meat, whatever, I get that, but it's just, like, there's way too much to having that. Because you got to get the gristle piece off, because you know you can't just eat that. Cause
you can
it's
chew
like,
on it.
But why?
It's got flavor.
But you chewing on it. You can't eat it. It ain't breaking apart. It's just a gristle.
You don't eat the gristle?
It's like a sunflower seed, man. You just gotta spit the
I'm talking about the piece. Yeah, but that's too much work. I feel like at the end of the day, man, a drum, you just pick that bad boy. I eat around that motherfucker, drop it.
What's the case? What's the case for flats?
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they're easier to eat, man, if you know how to eat them. I mean,
easier to eat, easier than a drum.
Yeah, to me.
How can it? I don't know.
Hey,
it got 2 bones in it, so you got to eat between the bones.
You remember when Fuzzy side to side how to break down the chicken bone, man?
Fuzzy.
I personally like drums more, but I feel like niggas that eat flats like that, they know they way around the pussy.
They do a lot of in between. It's a lot of in between But see,
I know my way, but like these niggas be doing some other shit.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Like you gotta like see with flats, it's either if you know the technique, you can eat it right. But if you don't, that shit is like you gotta like being a shorty, having to like go through the bones to get the meat out.
Nah, the kids throw away half the meat.
Yeah, you gotta
pissing me
that's
off.
what I'm saying. You gotta know. But a drum, you can't go wrong. Like, even though the kids do fuck up eating a drum too.
Bro, the kids fuck up all the food.
Like,
all of it.
So you not gonna eat all that meat? Now I see what my damn parents and my grandparents was fucking saying. So you gonna waste all this shit,
right.
and you still hungry because you ain't eat?
He is in his
That's what I'm saying. I'll be like, damn. But one thing though, my daughter can fuck up some crab legs. I done taught her how to crack them bitches open. She know how to find the meat. Like she literally.
Pause.
Not with my daughter, man. Not with my daughter, man.
Nothing's
But
off
she know how.
The show is the show.
But she knows.
And pause is a good word.
But like, hey, like.
I was helping you out.
That's the only thing that I feel like she can clear that shit out though. She don't
You're a
waste
better
that
dad
shit.
than me, man, because I crack the crab legs open for my daughter, man. She's like passes me her plate. She's like, "Get the cracking, Dad," and I do it.
Yeah,
I should be
of course,
teaching her
yeah.
like crack
Hey,
your own crab.
but
I'm a good dad.
Hey, fuck that. Kia, my wife, still to this day is like, hey,
Can you crack?
can you crack these open for me? Because her dad did that shit all growing up. Like he was the one that like, yeah, he gonna find like he got them factory hands. You know what I'm saying? He cracking them bitches open with his bare hands. I got computer hands.
And I'm like,
Like I don't want to do it no more. Like shit. Like that and even her catfish, like, you know what I'm saying, the ones with the bone in it.
oh yeah.
Like,
Nigga, don't order that. You need to order filet.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But no, she like, yo, I'm just not used to eating this because my dad always put. I'm like, man, goddamn.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna
I don't know why that made me
Teach
think
my
of Moo
daughter
and
that.
Oink.
And for those in Chicago, well, that's where you went. That was the place to go to get all your seafood
And to get your nostrils fucked up.
Yeah.
yes. Oh my god.
It was always cold as hell in there because it's
Cold
a
as
big
hell.
ass
Smell like
It's
warehouse.
a
chitlins.
big ass freezer.
Hey, we was just talking about what you missed in the 90s. Like that shit.
I don't
was
miss
what-
Moo and Oink.
I miss Moo and Oink. That like, gee,
I miss the after the fact. Like, we going to Moo and Oink because it's finna be a barbecue.
Gee, going through that thick ass wall of like the
Plastic.
door,
That
the plastic.
that car wash meat.
You gotta go through that to get in there. It's cold as hell because it keep all the cold in. Like that's nostalgia, boy. Like, come on, man.
Oh, shit.
Moo and Oink. That was my shit, bro.
What was the guy's name on there? Jimmy or remember the guy?
Oh,
that used to be
yeah,
on
when
there?
they're on the
What's his
radio,
name?
when they always had
Baby smell real.
yeah. That's, man. Damn, y'all done took me there and shit. That was.
Was that a shucks?
Yeah.
Did you shuck again?
That shit.
Bro, that shit was, man, that was it, bro.
Hey, man, let's talk about some more nasty shit.
Oh.
OnlyFans.
Oh,
Nasty in the good way.
That's good
Well, that was
nasty.
nasty in the good way, too. But Blac Chyna is leaving OnlyFans. What's your OnlyFans password? Can I use it? Y'all ain't got
biggest dick in Georgia too.
it. What?
Pause.
Oh!
No, listen, man. One leave and 17,000 join.
She made 240 million.
Bro, listen.
Shit, I ain't got that.
240
I
million,
gotta-
that's retirement right there.
I mean, you ain't gotta do it no more.
You ain't got to. Like, why? I made 240 million. That's like going to the league and being like, hey, I played 3 seasons. I got my money.
Oh, like
I'm
Ben
good.
Simmons?
I'm good. I'm good, bro.
She said it's a dead-end hustle, and one of her motivators besides that was her kids. And I want to bring something else into this. Amber Rose said that she's exposed her sons to, like, she used to be a stripper, and she got an OnlyFans now. And she said her son
fucked
was
up for the kids.
You said what?
That's gotta be fucked up for them kids.
Hear me out. So she says she was talking to her son and her son's friend, and it was like, ask me what I want in a girl. She was like, do you like them blonde? Yeah. Do you like them dark hair? Yeah. Just as long as they ain't on OnlyFans. So her son jump up like, hey, bro, I got the quote here. You can't say that. It's like having I can't read. Bro, you can't say that. Like, you have to let a woman do what she wants to do with her body. Like, that's not cool. You can't do that. And she was happy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are y'all thoughts on, we some 3 washed ass niggas. And we married and shit like that. Say all of a sudden our wives just pull some shit on us like reverse Tiger Woods, kicked us out the house. We had no money and all that shit.
Drop us off at the airport.
Are y'all down with fucking with a girl that got an OnlyFans?
No.
Nah.
Not at all?
Nah.
240 million?
Niggas
said,
shut the fuck up. Do I get some of that? Do I get engaged? Like, do I get to indulge in some of that?
You get to be like Mary J. Blige's ex-husband and shit like that. You just get bread.
I'm the arm candy and shit. Like,
yeah. But like straight up, like, so y'all already answered that question.
I mean, I think, well,
go ahead.
To answer that, I think there's limitations to it, right?
Okay. How many followers?
Like, no, not even that. I think that it's what is the style of your OnlyFans, because like
nudity.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Don't just give me what you like instantly go into. I get that.
We're not talking about like cooking.
No. Well, some of them are feet, because they feed into certain fetishes. So some of them are feet, some of them are like, you know what I'm saying, you might have nudity, but there's no faces, or there's no like, I honestly...
Bro, don't fucking do that. We talking about OnlyFans.
We know what...
Yeah, like stop fucking around.
So I think that I wouldn't turn it down if it was just regular nudity.
Okay.
Only because
like artistic.
Yeah, like because I feel like
no pussy lips.
Yeah. like when you doing shit where it's like the spread or the, you know what I'm saying, like you doing
just titties and ass.
Like if it's artistic and it's just like, on some like you putting some type of finesse behind it and that's your style, I think so. Yes. If it's like just flat out, if it's porn style, then I'll probably be like, yeah, that's cool. You might be somebody that I wouldn't mind fucking with, but I couldn't wife you. I couldn't like want to build a family with you.
Wow.
And not saying that is like, I'm not trying to shame those that do it. I'm just saying that it's just not for me, and there's a lot that comes with that. And I don't know that I can be that strength that, in that confident person that you need to have to fight.
Accept that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What about you?
Like my son
ain't
can't.
going.
Yeah, my son. There you go.
Yeah, man. I think about what they talk about with the kids, man, and that first of all, you quitting now, but that's the internet.
Yeah.
That's
you
just there
quitting
forever.
now.
Yeah, it's there forever.
And I just, man, imagine being a kid and hitting like junior high school, and your boy
You'll be getting
comes up and
suspended.
be like, hey, man, I done jerked off to your mama on OnlyFans before, man.
Or like,
and that could be your man's.
Right. Or not. He could be your enemy and be like, yo, your mom
come in with your mom and got her poster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or
like Miss Ross and Dirks.
You know? So you keep bringing it up, but I don't know that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go to Dirty Skins.
But yeah, I couldn't really mess with a girl that was on there like that. And again, if that's what you do.
No disrespect.
Yeah, it's no disrespect. Yeah.
It's just
what I can deal with, and like what I want to have to deal with.
Right.
I don't want to.
All right.
Like
Here
your
we go.
homies like saying that
Another level. We all got daughters.
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
What? What are y'all gonna be on when not when, if you know what I'm saying? That's how they find they living.
Like
Dilly?
fuck.
I need a minute on that, man. You know.
He done pissed them off. They came on the show and pissed him off. He had to drink too. He was like,
Oh, yeah, let's do it right
we
now,
already
man.
know. Like, so
Oh shit.
yeah. I had that thought the other day. I was just like, yo, like what if she, you know, my daughter, like what would you do like if your daughter like ruined like porn for you because of like going into that field?
I think that's impossible.
I think that is to ruin it for you or how to go
to ruin it for me.
I feel like it probably like
It's more possible for her to do that than to ruin it for me.
I don't think no, but think about it. If you watch porn,
There's so many genres.
hold on, but listen.
You can't help what comes up.
Yeah, you can't help what comes in the
homepage.
feed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you, like, bro, like, what if you just, like, you know what I'm saying? You going down the rabbit hole and you come across, like, you don't even know she in there until, like, she ain't in the little thumbnail.
Guess I'm about
She ain't in the thumbnail. You just happen to go into that motherfucker and be like, what the fuck? Like, it's done. It's done after that. Like, I don't know.
the thumbnail.
You know,
Oh, shit.
Ain't nobody paying. But like,
Guess I'm buying VHSs.
like
I mean, well, what you want from me?
not a VHS. Nigga, what
VHS.
you gonna play a VHS on? Like, what are you?
Freeze holes and flows, 24.
No, where are you gonna get a VHS
The pawn shop.
player? Good luck.
eBay.
Like, that shit probably don't even work. You know, plugging it in anymore. The electricity different. They so old.
I find it. Yeah.
Now you gonna see some old dead, like
Yeah.
potentially
Bush.
dead. Like, all right, man.
I've never thought about it in terms of my own family, but I have thought about like porn stars and what their parents must, you know, or brother, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Your dad, your brother.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Like,
got
what you on?
right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was scrolling through Pornhub and I seen your picture on there. Like, what, you know, like, how do you have that conversation?
Yeah.
But
It was just feet.
Nah. Like, no, that shit is rough, man. I honestly, I feel like I wouldn't. Like, I want my daughter to be successful in whatever she does, like on a boss level, right? But there's
I
certain
mean,
shit that I
Blac
just feel
Chyna
like,
boss.
like she is, but she is. But honestly, I don't know. I've never seen Blac Chyna's like. I honestly, I haven't seen anyone's OnlyFans. Only because
Yeah, because it costs money.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for that shit.
I'm not paying
with that shit on my
I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I explained this to my wife.
I'm not paying for any of it.
what do you put on the billing statement?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, OF, like, we just OF financial, like, what
We gotta
the
look
fuck?
that up. Like, are they like? Do they gotta like mask? Cause like that'll be a good like shit.
Right.
I want that shit on your bank statement. That's
Hey.
fucking up your shit for your
Yeah.
damn
Imagine
community.
turning that shit into your mortgage.
Like,
Oh, when you
of statements.
like you trying to buy a crib?
so you have monthly payments on like,
Hit her up before time. Hey, don't mention that shit.
you have a lot of payments on Busty Blonde.
20,
Fuck,
15, 20, 15. It's like $500 a month.
Going to your financial advisor, like, well, you're spending a lot of money on like this.
It's
particular
necessary.
like, what the fuck?
It's therapy.
Nah.
There. I got a prescription for
Hey.
more.
Right.
That's funny as hell. Not the prescription.
Hey man, we gonna go into sports a little bit, man. Ja Morant, you know about Ja Morant?
Yeah, with the gun.
Yeah,
my
man.
God,
So he got
man.
suspended 9 games without pay. Got to attend counseling. he had a little. He was flashing his gun on IG in Colorado, which can't do that shit over there. Weed's cool, not straps.
Right.
You can't do that shit. You can't do that shit pretty much anywhere, bro. Like
You do that shit in Georgia.
Yeah, that's why.
not as an athlete, bro. They not going. No,
Georgia, Alabama.
That shit wouldn't have been nothing.
Second Amendment states, man. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm kind of shocked that Colorado is not in line with that, man.
The thing is,
ain't that the Wild
he
West?
did a lot of shit
Oh, yeah.
beforehand. And I was just like,
started pounding that shit on.
yeah. Now they making it like, oh, he's at the strip club with his shirt off. It's like, okay.
There's a lot of motherfuckers be at the
Like
strip
80%
club.
of the NBA. Who cares? But like it was the gun shit, the beating up the teenager shit.
Two. He got into two like altercations with some teenagers.
Yeah.
Like,
The gun shit. The strip club shit. The laser shit.
yeah.
So it piled on, and looking at it, I don't think it's a big deal. Whatever. He did an apology interview with Jalen Rose.
Checked himself into a facility
Yeah,
to, you know.
that was mandated.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are blaming that shit like his dad should have done better.
What the fuck?
And he's 23-year-old man.
Yeah, bro. Come
He's
on,
making
man.
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And my question is to y'all, how long, I know we lifelong parents, but how long, when is the time where it's like, hey, I'm not responsible for that shit no more?
I mean, I don't know that you're ever really truly responsible for what somebody else does, whether they're your kid or not. You know,
Yeah.
because hey, my parents did a hell of a job raising me, man. But
That's
at
what's
some
up.
point, I just decided I wanted to fuck around, you know, and
Bro.
that was my choice.
Do your own thing. Do your own thing.
That was my choice.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I would say I would agree. I think when it comes to your children in particular, you can raise them, and when they get to a certain point, I think even when like, I'm not saying, oh, when you're 18 get out of my house, but I'm saying like, yo, when you become a teenager and you just don't give a fuck anymore about what I gotta say, you're not trying to like listen, you're not trying to hear me out, like
yeah.
all that shit, and you feel like you grown and you can step away, it's kind of like, hey, look, this is the shit that come with it. If you gonna step out, if you gonna be your own like adult
in his
person,
bag.
I can't help you at this point. What I'm trying to do is tell you like, yo, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get you.
And this shit's stupid.
And this shit is stupid. And I know that you're young. You're trying to be, you know, your own person. But like, at some point, I cannot continue to cover your fuck ups. Meaning that it's not on me. I've tried to raise you. I've tried to give you the advice. Now, if I wasn't there and I just was like, yo, hey, do you, and you ate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That might be on me because
You're a man now.
Yeah, but when you a grown ass man, bro, it's like there's examples like, motherfucker, you got the internet. There's you know what the fuck being an adult and being kind of a responsible adult is all about. Like, you might not be the smartest about like because you're still learning, but come on, man, like, nah. I can't be held accountable for shit that you do as a legal adult.
I can't be around you all the time.
No.
Bro, you the main part of your job is traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I go to all your games. That's at home.
Right.
What I'm supposed to do?
And
Hey,
you're
you
23.
leaving? All right, man. I'm going home too. Was his dad just supposed to be there?
Right.
Yeah, I heard some shit that stuck with me like recently. It was like, yo, humans are the only fucking species.
Chris Rock.
That fucking, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And it made so much fucking sense. We are the only species that fucking keep our kids past a certain 18. Because every other species be like, yo, motherfucker, learn to fly.
Yeah, like
Motherfucker,
said,
go learn
2
to
days
hunt.
old.
Like, yeah,
Fuck outta
like
here.
go do this, and it's like the teaching and the shit that we do is like actually very over the top, like it is. like, but I get it because our brains and shit don't operate or whatever. But if we got the biggest brains out of all the fucking species, we
still be on dumb shit.
We still be on dumb shit. It's like it's a lot, but I do think that there's a limitation because, you know, me and wifey always talked about how.
Y'all see some shit?
No, this cool.
Oh.
This cool.
Both of y'all looked. I'm like, the fuck?
Run.
But we had this talk too. It's like, yo, like, at what point do you think your daughter could ever do anything to make you kick her out? And I'm like, man, you know, there is a possibility.
Stealing
ain't
strung
shit.
out.
No, it's like, no, it's shit like that I feel like I would go to bat and really.
But there's a
limitation.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
there's definitely a limitation when it's just like, yo, G, I've done everything. I can't help you. I'm never gonna give up on my kids, no matter how, you know, challenging life gets for them, because they have to learn. Is when you don't learn from your shit.
Like y'all watch Snowfall?
Yeah.
Remember when y'all seen it lately? When Wanda went to her grandma's house?
Yeah, she was like, yo, you stole from
I would have gave up on it too. Like, you beat my ass.
Yeah.
You stole my shit.
Yeah.
You can't come back in
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you've been here before. You've cleaned up. You've done this. You
And then
acted
you
like
fucked
you did
me
it,
up
and you
again.
fucked up. Yeah. And it's tough like that. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
a balance between wanting to continue to protect them, but also not wanting to enable them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have a little piece of yourself that wants to do better. You can't like rely on everybody else to help you get better. If you don't want to do better, you can't use everyone as the crutch to get you there. Like, oh, I can't get better if y'all not like guiding me to get better and all that shit. It's just like, but you have to want to. If you don't want to do this right now, I can't do shit for you.
Yeah.
Because it's like, then it's just me just talking. I'm just out here like risking my life. And you're just gonna do whatever you gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, my personal opinion, I think 40 is when I'm just gonna be like, hey man, fuck.
When they get 40 or you get 40?
No, when they get 40.
I was gonna say, bro.
When I get 40,
like,
nigga, I'm like the birds. So your ass out.
So you say I ain't helping you with shit. At 40 years old, I ain't helping you.
No, Bray get 40. Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, no, you're not gonna be
Like,
a lifelong.
I'm gonna be like, I'm on a fixed income.
You are not gonna be a lifelong dependent if you don't have health
Unless
issues.
you just got some debilitating shit.
Or disabilities. That's the only thing that I'm sticking to. Outside of that, like, gee, like what we say last episode, you got your limbs, you good? You. But it's also on me though to be that parent that, like, I feel like if that happens, I didn't do my job well.
That's what I'm like. I'm calling bullshit, because it's like you can do all that shit, but that motherfucker could just like not want to do that. You could just be on like a different page. Like, you raise them this way, some other shit that they experience, they fucking with that more than the page you on. Like, you
but
can
they still under me as a dependent.
Oh, you saying that? Oh yeah,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, yo, no, yeah. I'm saying that like you can't be.
I'm thinking about 40. Like 40.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you can't be 40 and still needing me to guide your.
Oh, that's dead.
Your craziness or your bullshit, that you doing. Like, at by 40, if you still under my roof and you still ain't got your shit together and doing all that.
That's what it was. My thing was like,
you
didn't fail as a parent. I don't think it. Like, that whole, like, oh, my kid did this, I fucked around and ain't give him, like, this much. There is that, but some of that shit is just like, hey, that shit was going to happen no matter what the fuck you did.
Yeah.
True. I mean, there's humans. I mean, there's a human mind, the human brain. I think that you're going to.
Hey, we all just doing the best that we can anyways.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's got to be a point where it's just like, I need you to.
I ain't taking the fall for a murderer. That's all I'm saying.
Hell nah.
Like,
Now,
I gave him mad hugs.
Would you turn your kid in? Would you turn the kid in if they did something and you knew the
What she
law
do?
was looking for? Killed somebody or
Did something.
Why she kill her?
beat up an old lady, took her purse?
Why?
Oh, why? It gotta be a why?
Yeah, did she swing first? Like, what happened?
I mean,
Nah, bro. Come on, man.
that just says that no, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because your kids
Yeah.
always, there's always an excuse. There's always a good reason.
I wouldn't
I
turn,
need to know the reasoning why.
I would not turn my kids in for like if it's self
I
defense.
didn't like the way they looked at me.
like yeah, if it
Oh no,
You turn
nah,
them in.
yeah. You,
but if
you outta here.
if an elderly person,
You know what? I'm not turning in. I'm gonna give you a little bread and try to get loose.
That's what I was saying. I was like, yo, look, listen. I would encourage my kids to do the right thing as much as possible. I would not turn my kids in, but I would not house them either. I would not like, stay here.
You be
and
Boston George mom.
Like, no, I don't know who that is.
Or from Blow.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that. No, you can't stay here. You can't stay here. You have to just, understand. Like you put yourself in this position. So,
Like, if my daughter mutilated somebody, I'm gonna hold her hair till the cops come.
so you gonna call?
Oh yeah, if she doing Jeffrey Dahmer shit, she out of here.
You gotta go.
She
Yeah,
out of here.
You're unsafe.
Like, oh yeah,
You're unsafe at this point.
y'all ain't blaming that on me. I'm not doing no ABC interviews, none of that shit. Like, what? Shit, I don't know, man. I got her in a good school. Gave her hugs. I got her in boxing. I don't know, man.
And now she using them hands.
Started like taking apart birds when she was like 3.
Oh. Hey, G, it's funny. It ain't funny, but it's wild that like all those documentaries and shit that we watch and all you hear all those stories. Y'all ever be like, man, looking out for signs? Like every little sign that you didn't learn, you was like,
Hell
okay,
yeah.
so all right, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker like to punch walls, okay, and now he likes.
I mean, if that's a dude,
but it's either that or like, what if like they like are very violent with stuffed animals? They ain't cutting them open, but they just like very aggressive. You ever look at your kid and be like, damn, that's a little too aggressive. Was I aggressive? Like, should I be worried about this?
yeah, if I saw some shit like that, I'm immediately going to some type of doctor and be like, what's this?
Like,
What's
how
this
should
shit?
I
How do
handle
we
this?
stop
How do I turn
Hitler
this
from
around?
coming back? Like, nah, this some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's get into some hypothetical shit.
Uh-oh.
Getting rich and looking rich. So, we all are sitting here on a journey to be better financially. We all trying to make moves to get in a better place, sacrifices, investments, etc. When you get where you want to be, so to speak, do you plan on looking the part or just being the part? Or both?
I already know where your ass gonna
Yeah,
be.
that's what I want to hear.
Me, I want both. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Like to a certain extent, I don't want to look like a motherfucking Target because I don't need the like jewelry and all that craziness.
Mm-hmm.
But I also
Says
like
2 Chainz.
that's very minimal to compared to what
I'm talking
motherfuckers
shit.
could be. I know you talking shit, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I like to feel good. I like to, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the clothes that I wear and the cars that I drive. I don't want to be. I want to be flashy, but not be overly. You know what I'm saying.
Are you grocery store flashy or going out flashy?
I'm a do both. Like I pull up. I want to be able to pull
Andre
up.
Johnson.
I want to be able to. I want to be able to pull up to. You know what I'm saying. Like I remember. Like
You going to Walgreens?
I was sitting in the little Target pickup line. You know what I'm saying. Like line and shit. And I saw a motherfucker come pull up in a Lambo and park in one of the Target spots that, you know what I'm saying, they meant for you to be waiting for your shit to come out. But I seen him do this twice because he was in the neighborhood. And he like pulled up and parked in the first spot that was a Target, like, you know, to pick up order spot and get out and go inside. And I would just be like, damn, that must be nice. I like that shit. I would do that shit. I would do
You're
that.
gonna ride in hell for parking in that.
It ain't handicap. It ain't handicap.
Going
It
inside.
ain't handicap. It ain't a handicap spot. It's just
Riding here.
I catch you doing that shit. You're gonna need a handicap.
Some pregnant mother walking by.
It's not a handicap spot. I didn't say handicap spot. I said the Target pickup order spot. He just was like, "Oh shit, who gonna tow me? Who gonna
Oh,
say
he got
something?"
out the car?
He got out the car
That's what
and
I'm
went
saying.
inside. I would do that shit.
Yeah.
I pulled up at Target before to do a drive up, and
Yeah.
there wasn't no spots open
It
because
just put
three
it.
motherfuckers were parked and went inside, and then they come out. You can see them when they come out,
Yeah.
because they look around too, like anybody looking at me, you know, pull this bullshit. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah. Hey, but it don't matter. What you gonna do? It ain't no violators will be
That's
told
the right day,
sign.
man. I mean,
I'll park in that spot.
You
And
gonna get your
I'll
order.
park in the expected mother spot too. It ain't 5 expected mothers here at the same time.
yeah, that kind of irritates me, man. Is when they got all these parking spots for all these different things.
How
man.
many
And they-
handicapped
and
niggas
every
is
time
here?
you go, they're empty.
How
And
many?
I gotta park all the way at the back of the damn lot. You know what I mean?
The only
Get
thing
some
that-
rows. They got some front
Yeah.
parking.
The only reason I'm parking the expected mother shit because there ain't no fine on that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
Motherfuckers just look at you, man.
And, hey,
Target
this
for that?
2023. How you know I'm not a
They
pregnant
see you
mother?
walking by, I'm like,
Exactly. Now you park in a handicap spot. You got the potential to get towed if
Oh,
the
yeah,
right
you might
if
get
the
$500.
cops-
You might get cussed out.
You get cussed out.
depending on what target you at,
Yeah.
the cops is all around that motherfucker.
Watching.
Yep. But I will, but I will say that I am that I want to be that type of luxury. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? As far
To park
as,
in there.
not that. I'm just saying that's my bad. I guess I should have said how far I was going back onto subject, but I would shit. There you go. Yeah, but I'd be flashy in the sense of like what's like the level for me because I
2 chains, but I got a few on.
because honestly, I still want to be like I'm still humble. Like I don't like, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to talk about my shit. I don't want to go to people and be like, yeah, this is what I got. This is what I want.
Or like
you know
some
what I'm saying?
people we know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I ain't that. Like I want to have it, and I feel like if somebody was to come up to me like, man, that's nice. That's I would feel good inside that somebody acknowledged the fact that they recognize the shit that I got on or what I'm in, but I also would feel kind of like, nah, you know, like humble, like,
Yeah.
this ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's
I got a
just how I am.
homie that he know too that he always talks about his shit, and it's like it's cool that he got it, but he bring it up in different spots. Like, damn, I had to put some air in my tire. Oh well, you wouldn't have to do that if you had this. It'd be like,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and he do it like several times during the
Right,
hangout.
right,
He be
Like
right.
just bringing it up
He got
ain't my
it.
shit.
He has
You
to
know
talk
what I'm
about
saying?
it.
Like,
Like
yeah,
I want
that's
to, I
cool.
want to at least act like I'm used to nice things.
Yeah, bro, I'm happy you got it, but like you keep saying it, it's just like,
Right.
all right,
Yeah.
We know.
yeah. Now you talk to my wife like, y'all should buy one of these. It'd be like, hey man, get the fuck.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, me personally, man, you know, you ain't really gonna know that I got money unless it's only 2 times you're gonna know I got money, and that's one when you see me in my Lamborghini, you know, because I am gonna own one at
Yeah.
some point in my life.
How many days you pulling that bitch out?
You know, often.
Oh, it's gonna be your
Might not
your
be an
regular car?
everyday thing, but
Yeah.
Whenever
you
you
know,
ain't with the kids.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at the same time, outside of that, you would have to really piece it together. You would have to be like, man, Nate, you know, he's got a RV, he's got a boat, he's got a lake house, but you wouldn't just see me, you know, walk into a store or a club or something like that and be like, yo, he's dripping money. You know he's got
Okay.
money. You wouldn't know that, man. I'm not a brand dude. Like I'm not up with the brands at all. if some shit's nice and looks good, I'll wear it.
Whole
But
time.
I
Yeah.
won't buy nothing based on the brand or pay more because of the brand name if it's not something that speaks to me. You know? So yeah, man. I mean, that would be the only way you would know, those two things.
Yeah. I just couldn't be on my Steve Jobs shit.
Oh no!
Like I wouldn't.
With the black turtleneck.
Yeah,
every
like,
day.
like, but I understand it. I do understand it. Like, I feel like even Jay-Z has gotten it, and you've seen like
No, he
memes.
still got rich shit on. You just don't know what that shit is.
No, but like literally, they've said like, yo, you've seen what he was.
Oh, yeah, he don't wear
when was
watches
at-
no more.
Yeah, when he was at his prime versus, I mean, he's still at it. I feel like at a prime.
Nah, that nigga at his
level.
prime right now.
But like when he was coming up versus
When he was
like,
Hov.
yeah, versus now, it's like being a millionaire versus a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like, you could tell the difference. Like
Yeah.
he's just way more T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it. I can be that. That's me too.
And
That
he
like.
don't, because he don't have to. He don't have to project.
We
any
know
of
who the
that
fuck
stuff.
he
is.
Man, I'm a billionaire. Like,
Yeah.
You don't need to see me in a Rolex. You
Yeah.
don't need to see me in anything to know that's what
I'm wearing locks now
You
because
already know.
who cares? When I come in here and when I come in this business meeting, you're not gonna be worried about my hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, like, cause I ain't gonna hold you, like, cause I'm just kind of evolving into my career and shit. Like, but I've like recently had, you know, I pulled up to a Starbucks one day, you know what I'm saying, in my whip and shit, and literally had someone pull up a car length away from me, saw me pull up. Or saw me go into the car and literally walked over and was like, "Hey man, hey, what you do for a living?" And it was just like, it's little shit like that. I get it. Like
I'm a drug dealer.
like no, but like he was a young like black dude. You know what I'm saying? It just felt good to like.
Hey, but that's what's up.
You know
like
what I'm
representation
saying? Yeah,
type
you
shit.
know what I
Like,
mean?
damn.
Like we chopped it up for a second.
Kind of look like me. Like
Exactly, and that's
What
what
you
I
do?
felt. I felt like it was like the energy is like being at this level. I wouldn't mind like kind of showing out, you know, a little bit, like showing something. I don't need to be flashy. That's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will like nice things and shit.
Okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
All right. I would downgrade even more than I'm downgrading now.
I don't
Like,
think you
my
would.
wife
I don't
would
think
have
you
to
would.
tell me. I'll tell you this right now. I would be t-shirt and jeans all the time, but my t-shirts would be Egyptian cotton.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not ironing. I'm not ironing no more. I'm not ironing no more.
I was gonna say that, man. I was gonna say I
Ironing
would
no
be
more.
T-shirt and jeans, but my T-shirts
Yeah.
would be a couple $100.
Yeah,
It's gonna
But you
feel
would
good.
know
You
that.
wouldn't
I'm not
know that.
ironing
I
no
don't
more.
need no labels on my
Nah,
shit.
labels.
I don't need the.
My shit's gonna be regular t-shirts.
What do they call the brands that got like the letters all over it? Like if you think of like a Gucci or like
yeah.
where it's like the monogram. What is it called? Like where it's like literally the repeat of the logo all over the
Oh,
shirt.
like Louis Vuitton and shit like
yeah,
that.
like that.
Gucci and shit.
Like I
yeah.
don't need that. I wouldn't
No.
mind having some like name brand shit that you wouldn't even know
Nah.
Yeah.
unless you looked at the tag. Like, or if you were a fashion person, you might know like, oh yeah, that shit is that. Like I'm cool with like having
Yeah.
like quality shit on. I wouldn't necessarily need
You
to
wouldn't
do
know it was
that.
quality.
Yeah, I wouldn't need to get
It would
that
take
at
my
all.
wife for me to be like, hey man, we going out together to like do some shit like
I
that.
need you
Like
to
other than that, like
it up
my
a little.
car gonna be regular as hell on the outside. On the inside, I'm gonna have them big meat, motherfucking do click, that type of shit.
No, that peanut butter.
Hell yeah, but like
interior.
other than that, like bro, I'm trying to walk around regular because I don't want nobody fucking with me.
Oh yeah,
And
no.
I want to go to Target too.
I ain't trying to be a
and
mark.
I'm saying, but for me, the Lambo thing comes from childhood, man. It comes
Yeah,
from like
it's the car
that
itself.
Oh no, I'm gonna have some
that
shit.
shit was on my
Then I'ma
trap.
drive
Yeah,
on-
that,
You know
that's
what I
your.
mean?
That's why I asked
your-
y'all what day because I'm driving mine on Sunday.
Like yeah, no,
I'm gonna have some shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like we might find out, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I want
the
a
Lambo
Stingray.
might not be the comfortable car for
Hey,
you.
it's funny you say that because I bumped into a dude. I was taking my daughter to the orthodontist. This dude pulls in the same time we do in a Lambo, right? Young guy, maybe 20s, late
Yeah.
20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
Comes inside, we're sitting across from each other, and we just started talking about some other stuff. And then I was like, "That's your Lambo outside, right?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, man, that's nice, man. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, I hope to have one, soon. I'm working at it. And he was like, good, man. And I was like, you enjoy driving it? And he was like, he's like, I actually prefer my Honda Accord over this. He's like, honestly, man, it's not that comfortable.
That's some rich motherfucking shit to say.
Right.
A Honda Accord, shut the fuck up.
I was thinking to myself, like, I don't care. How
I don't give a fuck.
Knees and all, like,
but he was really like, I actually
hit
drive
the pedals.
my Accord more, not because I don't want to put miles on this or something. He's like, it's way more comfortable, and I just enjoy driving that over this. And he's like, but he's like, people ask me all the time, like, what's it feel like? And he's like, I don't know, it just feels like a car. You know what I mean?
Shit, I heard that shit about G-Wagons. I was like, yo, that shit on the outside, it's clean, it's cool. But when you in there, that shit little as hell. Like,
cramped.
and like, so it's a rough ride, like driving it. But shit, if I pull up in a G-Wagon, I don't know, I like attention. I'm an Aries. You know what I'm saying?
Does that mean? What the Aries? They attention whores?
Yeah, man, we like attention, man. We like that shit. I fuck with it. Like,
These motherfuckers.
I don't even need to talk to nobody. I just want to pull up on some shit and motherfuckers
It
like.
just makes you feel.
Yeah, it makes you feel good. Like, even with my shit now, like.
It is like, get off my dick.
Gee, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I worked my way up to being able to say, hey, look, I want to whip that y'all gonna keep out front. And when you pull out, like pull up in it and get out of it, I don't know. It's just something about the, you know what I mean? I don't need nobody to talk to me. I don't need nobody to ask me questions. I don't need nobody to be like, ooh, like in
Bro,
my
you just
face.
said you wanted attention like 5 seconds ago.
I'm saying I don't need to like actually see it. I just feel it.
Oh,
because
okay.
I know the energy is like, oh, that's what's up. Like I
He is in his bag.
I know that's very, in some people mind, very materialistic, like, but sometimes
all that.
That's the energy that I'm just saying. But like, bro, come on, man. Like, you know how it is, bro. Like a lot of people like, oh, and this don't make the person like, but like real talk, even my wife has said like, yo, G, since you got this, your confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? You up there. I'm like, yeah,
Pussy rate with.
Only one. She recognizes, and that's all that matters.
Oh, shit, man. I don't know, man. We got some time here.
I don't know if
before
that
we get
answers
to
your
Can't
question
Move Out.
either, but like, yeah.
Bro, this is a conversation, nigga. I ain't
Right.
no questions.
That was a good one, though. That was a good question because I feel like money don't make the man, but damn, does it feel good when you fucking, you know what I'm saying, can show out, a little bit.
I was going to get into KB ball, but fuck that. Since we still on that shit, letting side pieces fuck up the bag.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. What we on?
I mean, like that was one of the topics, bro, that I wanted to throw in there because like we see that shit more and more nowadays. I don't know if y'all watch like me and wifey, we watch the reality shows pretty heavy and shit. So we kind of, follow
I got some I watch with.
Yeah. So you got the Housewives, you got the Married to Medicines, you got all this shit where like they're female focused cast, they are who they are, right? But then you got the husbands of these shows, right? And then you try to
I
look
told
at
my wife she couldn't be on that show.
Oh,
on any of them shows.
Me and wifey talked about that shit. Me and Kid, we was like, yo, listen, I wouldn't mind. I don't know if I'm ready for me in my personal life to be out there like that.
I'm finna be lame as hell on that shit.
I mean, but most of the husbands on these shit, like no disrespect, are mostly like that. They just pawns in this shit. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of are there, and they are hit with the effects
sugar daddies
of all the shit. They're sugar daddies, and they're just like regular motherfuckers.
I mean, they married and shit.
Yeah, but some of them they ain't necessarily like, you know what I'm saying, the older cat breadwinners and doing all that shit. They just regular niggas that just doing their jobs. You know what I'm saying? They got regular jobs, or they like. So what made me bring up this subject was the fact that like there's a lot of husbands of these like wives on these shows that are getting hit with so much because the wives are getting into it, And so a lot of shit is coming out where the other females are like saying, well, your husband cheating out here with woo. Your husband, you know what I'm saying? And so they start this whole thing. And even the husbands of the ones that are doing okay and they're not trying to start shit are being subject to, like, if their wives say something wild,
they're being dragged into some
they're being
shit.
dragged into shit, and they're losing their
That's why I
fucking
don't wanna be
jobs
on no shit like
left and right, bro. Like they're like, just as of recently, one of the husbands,
Juan Dixon?
yeah, bro. Like I was just like, I mean, I know he got caught up in some bullshit, and you know, one of the husbands off of
He's a great college basketball player.
He been doing this
He
shit.
went down for some reality show shit.
Yeah, because that's the thing, though. That's what comes with it. When they start getting into these shows, their wives and are getting into it with other wives, and they're like, yo, well, I got friends and I got eyes out here too. I got the blogs and people that are looking for shit that's hitting me up, telling me that they saw your husband out here, woo. Now, I ain't saying that motherfuckers need to be protected. I'm just saying that, like, motherfuckers move out here the way that they
All
move.
husbands matter.
I mean, I'm just saying, they move the way they move, and sometimes it's like, but to lose the bag over it, I get, like, hey, some shit come out, and you and your relationship is now in a challenging place, and that y'all gotta work through it. But now, corporations are like, yo, we don't want your name is associated with this and doing this, and now people gonna look up and see that you work here as a coach or you work here as a doctor. We can't have that shit, so now your money is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, so that shit is like, it's fucked up to me because I feel like, I get it. If our jobs now, like even like just doing a show, we always have to be, we try to be as honest and real as we are off camera and off the pod, but we still got to protect, you know what I'm saying, our livelihood. So we can't just be out here wilding. And so it's just like when it starts to fuck up the bag, bro, that's just kind of, you know, it's
so what's the question?
So I'm saying, like, I mean, it wasn't really a question. It was more like a topic. It was just like when that shit happened, it's like, how do you feel about it? How do y'all feel about it? Like, do you feel
Would
like,
I be willing to do that type of shit?
or just like, do you agree with it that these motherfuckers are out here, you know what I'm saying? They signed up for it technically because their wives signed up for it. So whatever comes with it, are you just like...
I wonder when people sign up for it, do they think that they're going to be the exception to the rule, that the shit just don't go down crazy like that and they'll come out of it okay on the other end? Or do they feel like if some shit does pop off and it gets really crazy, that's just going to catapult their acting career or their, you know, social life in a way? Because, you know, a lot of shit has gone down where it gets so crazy that it ends up being a good thing for some of these people, you know. It gives them a career in reality TV or other.
Because reality, like, people like drama. They like fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But what if you a regular motherfucker? Like, you just like, yo, all my wife is...
I could never.
Trying to be... Like, all of our wives are very unique in their own way. Mm-hmm. And we can all agree to that. That if they was on TV, they would probably be very...
They would break up.
They're definitely... No, well, outside of that, I feel like they all have the charisma to, like, be entertaining and people will be interested in fucking following them.
Yeah, but you know the shows, I feel like they have to...
editing, bro.
Oh, yeah, they add to it. They got to.
Nobody wants to watch a bunch of women getting along.
No, you
raising
need it.
their kids.
That's why the WNBA ain't doing shit.
So you as a husband of that, and they get approached, and they're like, hey, we want you to be on the show. Like, how are you feeling about that? Like, are you moving differently? I mean, I feel like I wouldn't move any different than what I am now. It's just
you would around me.
But I also think that, like, when you put in that light, though, every little thing that you do is scrutinized. Everything. One of the shows that wifey watch mostly, but I catch in when she's watching it when we chilling, but it's the Real Housewives of Potomac, right?
That's what we talking about.
So, well, yeah, same one, right? I'm just thinking of like a different story, but like one of the other husbands who I forget his name.
You talking
White
about the
dude,
motherfucker that got accused of being inappropriate?
yeah, like him. Like he got accused of being inappropriate because he.
Let me give you the quick story.
Yeah, because I don't watch
So,
none of that.
motherfucker, after the last reunion, asked hey, can I talk to you real quick? Can we go in your dressing room? Tried to go in the dressing room when she thought her people were gonna be there. The people weren't there. They had the conversation anyway. Next season, she like, I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Nothing happened.
he didn't approach her or anything. He just talked to her.
But after that, in the next season, she was just like, I felt uncomfortable, and started saying all type of shit. Like he's a sneaky link, and motherfuckers be talking about he be fucking around and DMing people.
And that all
Come to find out it wasn't true.
And that all came, and so again, that right there was the second instance because of another instance, you know what I'm saying, where another cast member said that he DM'd her at 2 a.m. about she did a story and was like, yo, like we out, woo, and he was just like, hey.
And both these bitches is divorced.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So like, and she was just like, yo, like, she's out with her friends. She did a story, like on her Instagram, her being out, and all he said was, oh man, y'all should have came to the W. Y'all should have came here where I was
at.
at.
Party. But she made it seem like the W like his room.
Right.
Yeah. But like, not even that. It was just the fact that it was 2 a.m. But like she didn't know, I guess, at the time that he actually was the manager of the restaurant at that time. And at 2 a.m., that's his working hours. So when he see that you out, he's like, oh, y'all should have came here. Obviously, if you come here, I'm going to show y'all love. We finna, you know what I'm saying, get the whole
the cameras and
area.
shit's going.
We finna get everything for you.
Right.
And
but she was like, oh, he DMing.
So that instance led to now the second girl said, oh yeah, he did this last year, I felt uncomfortable. And then you had another girl say, oh yeah, when we was at this party, he gave me googly eyes or whatever when we was talking. So it's like literally, it's
and
a
the
lot
cameras is going back and showing him not doing shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they had cameras, so they showed, and then that was obviously a lot. So it's just like a lot of shit that go on with reality TV and just being that husband that's just like, yo, like it fucks you up. And now I think he lost his job. Wow. Another dude, you know what I'm saying, that the shit, it's all the accusations now. The accusations fuck up the bag.
Oh yeah.
So now it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how is that right?
Nah.
You get what I'm saying?
I'd be the lamest. Like,
Even
first
if
of
you
all,
lame, they can find
it'll
some
take
shit.
her a year or more to convince me to do that shit. And the bag have to be so like tight.
Yeah.
So we have to do that. I'm like, bro,
They'd be like,
no.
we're gonna have to cancel this show with this dude down here.
Yeah.
'cause It ain't enough drama.
He doesn't even talk.
Right.
He just.
Gee, and I'm not gonna be on no damn reunion trying to fucking argue with like
I'm not gonna be able to hang out with y'all like that.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, nah, the camera's around, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all next month.
But that's the thing though, like, but see, that's the thing where it's like, and you would have to completely be off the show and say, hey, they can't use my likeness, they can't show.
Oh, if you pull your
anyway.
dick out, they can't film none of that
I
shit.
mean, well, it is.
So I just be sitting at the
Actually-
crib like, ugh.
Actually, they can. They
just blur you out?
They just blur you the fuck out. You still there, and now you the nigga that pulled his dick out on fucking.
I'm at the house though, bro. I'm not like doing that outside.
I'm just saying, like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's just all the way around. It's a fucked up thing, and lately that's been like the new council. Culture.
So we can roll right into this shit then, man.
What's up?
Can you be bought?
Okay.
Can you be bought? Let's do it, man. Daryl hates this shit, man.
I don't hate it. Oh, this shit I do. You know what this is?
Cost a lot. Everybody's price.
Exactly.
And you
Fuck.
will be bought.
It's the $1 Million Man's. Oh my God.
Shit.
Anyways, so can you be bought? Can you be bought? How much would it cost for you to be on a reality show with your wife and you're not the star, you're the co-star?
It wouldn't take much.
Let's start the price off at how long do they film?
Sometimes they be like a couple months. They don't even be long.
So let's say 3 months. 3 months.
To give up my whole life?
We started off at $100,000 after taxes.
Nah.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah. For 3 months? I mean, if you was talking 100 per episode, 100K per episode.
Bro, this is the first season. Oh, we in Atlanta, so nah, nigga, you're what do they call them? A guest, a friend, or some shit like that. All right, so your wife just get on as a friend. 100 the first one, but it leads to more. So $100,000. He said no. I'm saying no too. $100,000 after taxes, 3 months.
I could do it. Can I control the narrative?
No.
You on the show.
Have you seen these shows?
For 3 months, I do that.
3 months?
Yeah.
Why? You looking at it like it's $100K? You know, some people don't make that in a year. Like
No, I think that's
He wishy-washy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's 100K and I can still do me. I can still do what I need to. I think that there's a lot that, you know, I don't like. I would be more boring than anything because I know me and I know that, like, yo, you can say, like, I don't have anything that.
But what
would be
about when you've been
incriminating.
drinking? Like, what about when they say you some Pappy? Some Pappy Van Winkle?
What?
Am I saying it right?
What is that? Is that a drink?
Yeah, the motherfucking scotch.
Okay.
Or they send you some 18-year shit.
Okay.
And then they just have you drinking. They act like it's cool, like you over here just doing your thing, and then you over here just saying some shit. How you really feel?
I wouldn't. I
You
think
would.
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't think that I'm that type of person.
All right, and then your wife brings out the end game.
Yeah.
While you own that liquor.
No, I'm good. I promise you, I'm good. I can do that shit. Like, what y'all talking about, man?
Niggas lying.
He is in his bag.
Nah, hey, y'all motherfuckers, I'm good, bro. Like, I really don't, like, you know.
You gonna start some shit?
All right, let's switch it back around. $500,000.
Nah.
I do it.
He out of here.
I do it.
$500,000. I'm out. No, you already bought and sold. $500,000.
Nah.
$500,000. I'm in there.
You in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One after taxes.
One after taxes. 3 months. No commitment after that.
No.
I don't know, man. $1 million just really ain't that life.
Yeah, but that's 3 months of filming you. That's 3 months of filming you.
That he knows himself.
Yeah.
He gonna say some shit.
No, say shit like what? Like there's like, bro, we hang out.
If nothing
all the
else, I'll
time.
embarrass like my grandma or her family.
Bro.
Like, and I'm just like, I'm kind of cool.
Bro,
Yo, man, I gotta. Everything to me is about risk, man. And $1 million just is not like the risk of being on that type
Can I
of
speak
show.
for you?
Yeah.
I think he's saying like his family might break apart.
No, it could be family.
Nah.
It could be just business. You know what I mean? My business or something.
Oh
could be
yeah, because you
affected
did
by
bring that shit up. We're fucking up the bag.
the earning potential that I have from my other shit going on in my life. Could far outweigh $1 million that I can make in 3 months.
Look at this motherfucker.
well, I ain't got it like that. And for me, I'm good because like it's like going to work to me. Like I could go to work and be completely like, you know, professional and be who I am, but I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Like when the camera's rolling, they rolling.
See? I told you. Thanks for listening.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.